Let me tell you something about gamers. Not all gamers are like me or most of the people that watch my channel. They're not brand loyal, right? I'm a big time Xbox guy. I've been an Xbox fan since 2002. There's PlayStation fans out here that love the PlayStation. Same with Nintendo fans. So we're brand loyal. Now, unless something pisses us off to make us want to go to another console, but we all know we all have our preferences, our favorite consoles. Most gamers, specifically casuals, they don't care. They will buy what's best for them. And the past has shown that. We've seen the PS2 sell 155 million consoles, but at the beginning of the PS3 generations, a lot of gamers switched to the Xbox 360 because they didn't like what the PS3 was offering. They didn't like the price. There's a lot of things they didn't like about the PS3. Xbox 360 was a great console, sold 80 plus million, and it had the mind share in North America. But just like the PS3, the Xbox One did a lot of things that consumers didn't like. They pissed a lot of people off, and therefore they went to the PS4 last generation. Now here we are, the brand new generation PS5 and the Xbox Series. Now, in the Xbox One generation, I vividly remember any Xbox One video, all of those Xbox One reveals, Xbox bots that launched so bad that any video about Xbox One got tons of dislikes. Tons of dislikes. Even if you bash the Xbox, you would get more likes because you were bashing Xbox. That's how bad it was at the beginning of last generation. I remember vividly. But the reason I'm doing this video is to talk about what I've been seeing recently in this gaming community. Now, you will have to be blind to say that Xbox doesn't have momentum right now. They have tons of momentum early in this generation. Yes, even with them not quote unquote launching any games at any first party games that launch, they still have tons of momentum. And I've seen a couple of things this past week that made me say, wow, I never would have saw that last generation. Mojo Plays put out a video talking about why the PS5 is destroying the Xbox Series X. Now, this is obviously the guy's opinion. This is how he feels. But as you see, a lot of people watching the video, they didn't really agree with him. They didn't agree with him. Look at the like to dislike ratio. Yes, it's a lot more dislikes than likes on this video. But that wasn't the only one. DualShockers also posted a video said why Bethesda games may not be Xbox exclusive forever. And as you guys see, this is one of the worst like to dislike ratios I've seen in a while. People didn't want to hear this shit. They didn't want to hear it. Now, like I mentioned, the gaming community will let you know what they like and what they don't like. The PS5 is selling extremely well. It's a great console. But at the same time, we have to admit Xbox has done some great things for the future of the Xbox brand. The whole Bethesda thing, I believe, has caught a lot of people's attention. And being on social media, witnessing the console wars, there's a lot of Xbox guys that are here that I really haven't seen before. They're just fighting back towards these Xbox haters. And it's a great thing to see as an Xbox guy that was in these trenches for years. And, Xbox got their ass whooped last generation. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. They got their ass whooped last generation. And us Xbox fans, it was rough, if you're participating in the console war. And it was very difficult because PlayStation guys had all the ammo. Xbox guys had no ammo. But I just really wanted to talk about this because it's almost a night and day difference between the start of the Xbox One generation and when you compare it to the start of the Xbox Series generation. People always say Xbox needs to be more aggressive. They need to, as like next gen would say, be the behemoth that they are. And I think they're doing that. They're really showing their power, their pocketbook, their wallets or whatever you want to call that. And they're doing what we wanted them to do for years. People complain Xbox has no studios. Okay, Xbox fixed that. People complain Xbox has no games. Well, people still are trying to say that right now, but we know for a fact Xbox has an avalanche of games on the way. We've heard Xbox has no Game of the Year contenders. Well, we can't say that they do yet, but I'm pretty confident that in the future, Xbox will have some Game of the Year contenders, nominees. And Xbox has a ton of momentum going into this generation, and I'm happy to see that. But y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know what my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.